Alright guys, today we found it video worthy. We're going to go out and visit Jed. He's installing Nitrous in a car. And how many times you get to see Nitrous get installed into a car? So, this is an AutoBodymen Nitrous video. It's not part of the Cobra project necessarily, although we are driving up in it. And we are going to be putting on racing slick tires on the Cobra for the race Saturday. Alright guys, here we are again. Now this is not the Jet Blackwell show, okay? This is AutoBodymen, you know. He's just happened to show up on a lot of videos lately. You might see him more often. He's installing Nitrous into this beautiful... Give me the specs on this car again.
88 Ford Mustang, 302, MSD ignition, T5 tranny, and 410 gears. Right now we're installing a Nitrous kit. It's a nozzle kit, and our progress so far is we've mounted the fuel solenoid and the nitrous solenoid. We've also drilled and tapped the nozzle solenoid that goes into the intake. So on these kits, Nitrous Express did a good job in detailing instruction on how to install these kits. And so as we go on, we'll explain step by step following the Nitrous Express kits. Alright, so everybody has their own placement of where they want to put their switches. For this application, we're going to put his activation switch on the lower panel below the CD player. His purge valve is going to be the horn, and his nitrous is going to be the on button on his cruise control. And that is how he's going to set up his switches.
There's the tank back there, guys. This is Andy. He's the owner of this beautiful saline.
How's it going? Bottle here, Nitrous Express, just mounted in the back, ran it underneath, zip tied it up nice and pretty, all the way underneath the fuel lines, all the way up in. Cost about $75 to fill this bad dog up.
75 bucks? There
Yeah.
you go.
So,
How many shots can you get out of that?
The price used to be $4.50 a pound, now it went up to $5 a pound.
And what's it? So how many shots of nitrous can you use out of a full bottle?
Let's say if you're doing 100 shot on a typical 10-pound bottle, you can get 6 to 8.
6 to 8?
Yeah, passes, quarter-mile passes.
So 6 to 8 quarter-mile passes is about 75 bucks.
Depending on bottle pressure and the temperature of the bottle.
What's the bottle pressure in this thing?
Ideal bottle pressure is anywhere from 900 to 1,000.
900 to 1,000?
Yep. Alright, we're at the point right now where we are going to wire up all our solenoids. We're going to wire up our fuel solenoid, our nitrous solenoid, and our purge solenoids. The switches that we have inside the cab. Okay, so now we're going to explain a little bit what the solenoids do. First off, the solenoids run off 12-volt battery DC. How they work is simple. It's like an open gate. When you apply your 12 volts, it's going to open. When you disconnect 12 volts, it's going to close. So the red solenoid right here is going to have a direct line from this fuel rail, this pressure line, which is going to be about 40 psi, going to the nitrous solenoid. So when it opens, it's going to run through the nozzle, and inside the nozzles there's little restrictor jets. So that way you can control the amount of flow that's going to each jet. Same with the nitrous. The tank that's mounted in the back has a nitrous line running all the way to the front to this solenoid. Same concept. When you apply the voltage, it's going to open. It's also going to go to this nozzle, and you can also adjust how much flow is going to happen by the little jets. And the jets look like here. So for example, on Nitrous Express website, you can have jetting charts that will explain what jets to use with what horsepower range you want to go with.
Hey guys, I'm in the video, by the way.
This is the man right here. So I'm going to teach you a little bit how we're doing solenoids, how we're setting everything up. Right here, if you want to point it out, we got the nitrous solenoids. You want to point out the solenoids?
This one?
Yep. Oh my god!
Oh! Wait a minute, that's an outtake! Cut!
To run wires inside a car, there's multiple holes. The ones I like to use is the one that the ECU main harness goes through, so you can run the wires through nice and clean.
That's where he's going through with the wires through the firewall. Now we are looking for the next project going.